Yes. Hello? They can hear us now.
Hello.
Hello. I can't hear
Testing.
myself though. Hello?
Oh,
Hello? That's the problem.
okay.
Well,
We're figuring it out.
hey. Wow, that's loud. Now I can hear myself.
And you can hear me?
Really loud. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We are here. Oh, we almost got it right. It's Ron
And Brad, the
and
mayor.
the mayor.
Wow, that's a lot of.
This keyboard's terrible.
It is terrible.
All right,
What up,
guys.
John?
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out and joining us. We kind of threw this together last minute, so we appreciate everyone hanging around. We've got 14 players, so that's 2 buys. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, I believe, to find a winner here. Maybe it's only 3. We're going to get you the bracket in between the rounds. But first up, we got the mayor versus Ron. So we don't know what either of them are on. So we're going to find out together.
Well, I can see that Brad is playing Blurple. And I think I saw that Ron is playing Ruby Sapphire.
It's very possible.
Is this actually fair for me to watch? I'm playing and I have a buy. I know what they're playing now.
Ooh, maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, you're playing the winner of this, aren't you?
Okay. I guess I gotta go, guys. Yeah. I was gonna stream because I got the buy, but I just realized
see if Ryan wants to
that it's probably not fair. Yeah, Ryan's at a part of a different pod, I think. So
yeah, he's only on.
Give me a second.
All right. Okay, sorry about that. We realized Kirsten plays the winner of this game, so I think we will probably not have her just sit here and watch it. That seems like maybe a bit of a competitive advantage. Okay, that's fine. So it'll just be me hanging out. Ryan is probably practicing staying loose during the break, during his bye. Ruby Sapphire, that's shocking. Yeah, it is. It's interesting. I think we might have a couple people here that believe Ruby Sapphire is still viable and will still be trying to take victory here today with it. The mayor, though, as we said, is on the what he would argue the superior Sapphire list. That is the Blurple. So, sorry, you guys are just gonna like hear all of my mouse clicks and stuff, so that's fine. All right, so we got ink colors going here. You guys should be able to see the score. What are you doing?
I'm just grabbing my bag.
Oh, grabbing your bag. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
See how this, I think it's upside down. Can we?
What do you mean upside down?
That's the top of the phone. So can you just go out there and move the battery to this side of the table and the cable coming down to that side? Yeah, just flip it. That way it'll be right ways up for all the players. The viewers, sorry.
Yeah, and they realized it probably doesn't matter because I could just stand there and watch their whole game.
You could.
If I had a buy or anybody's game.
You could. But we'll
yeah.
For the sake of integrity.
Yeah.
So we see, is that double Kita going to the inkwell from Ron off the sale? We saw the Popsicle on 1, the Sale on 2. We now see the Chernobyl from Mayor. He's going on turn 2. He's also going to want to try and get turn 2 ramp here, being a Sapphire list, obviously. So we see the Magica. What a spicy card there. The Sale does come down. Let's see what else he inks. Will he have a 1-drop to follow up with the Sale? That's really the beautiful play, right? You get an extra 1-drop down there. Yeah, T-Po's probably not needed. The Popsicle, perfect. And then I think, yep, we'll see him quest there. Awesome. Ruby Sapphire, that's shocking. This is basically the same version I'm trying to make work. Just don't worry if it's good or not. Yeah, I agree. I commend John for and Ron and the other people still trying to make it work. It's definitely a deck that I want to see in the meta. I kind of exciting to see it get worse to some extent because it was definitely really strong. But I think I think it'll still be somewhat viable deck. So, all right, we've got. Let's see if we can tie in the score here. Which one is player 1 and which one is player 2? All right, so this is player 1. One. Then so yeah, we saw the key to come down. We see a Chernobog's come down, as well as a Friends from Brad, and we get the extra draw off the Chernobyl. Brad just really, really valuing card advantage here. He knows that Ruby Sapphire is going to have some trouble getting that. Yeah, Ruby Sapphire is going to have some trouble keeping up. I think most of these Ruby Sapphire lists, it looks like a lot of draw, but they've got a lot of replacement. It's not a whole ton of, like pure draw. It's just they're running the sort of Amethyst style here where like most of the cards they have will replace themselves, which will keep your hand healthy, but certainly not as full as something like like an Amethyst list that has Friends. I can see in Brad's hand, multiple copies. There's too many cards, honestly, to tell what is going on here. So another Chernobog's comes down. Oh, the one he just bounced. Fair. Okay, now we see the Maui Shark come down. Now the Ruby Sapphire player gets to do some stuff. Get a lure here. How far I'll go. See what we choose. All right, I didn't quite see what he took. It looks like that will be the end of his turn. Can he ink? Oh, he can ink. All right, he inks the sail, passes it over to Brad, who draws his bell. 5 turns too late here. It's okay. Still probably worth throwing that popsicle away for it. Yes, Vince, welcome to the chat. Definitely smash the like button. We've got 12 people in here hanging out, joining us. We really appreciate that. I know that some of the D-tier casters over at the Forbidden Mountain have an event going on, and there's one in Europe that probably is over, right? It's probably like late over there. But yeah, we get this opportunity kind of last minute. They said, hey, you want to come stream this event we have? It's another one of these single elimination events they got going on, and yeah, we're really excited and happy we were able to get this going. All right, so we see Brad Quest. He knows he's doing that. He throws it away. He draws a card. He doesn't want to leave the shark an opportunity. Now, Brad did wait about a second and a half before throwing away that Chernobog's. Do we think maybe Ron should have called a judge and said that you can't throw that Chernobog's away? Or is it because it's a broom, it was allowed? I think they are below D tier. This is where the new Ruby Sapphire needs to be careful. We can't refill our hand very easily. Absolutely. So we see 2 quests. So I don't know Brad's list here on Blurple. I'm assuming, just from Blurple in general, the answer is going to be to try and find like a Let It Go or a Hades to deal with that Maui shark. But honestly, Brad's hand is looking awfully purple. Awfully purple. I think he's considering what to do here. 6 ink. So he knows he's got the out with the fox there for the queen to keep it out of Maui shark range. I think he's going to play the goat. Oh, maybe he'll ink and then bounce. Okay. Inking the friends is an interesting play. But he has a couple. Yeah, we knew. Yeah, definitely Captain Inkswell. We knew the bounce had to come down. And he decided to play the goat instead. I guess the goat helps pressure the Tammy. I don't know. This is really, really unfortunate to think that he's going to have to... Blurple is... I agree, Vince. Blurple is very much mono amethyst with basically you're looking at turn 2 ramp from Sapphire, and then you're looking at end game removal from Sapphire, like Hades and the Let It Go. Alright, we see the Vision come down, the Sapphire Coil come down. Okay. See the Brawl inked, -2 on the goat. And will we see it? So the -2 on the goat didn't matter because the little Sisu still couldn't hit it. Man, Brad really needs some removal here for that shark. His inability to turn anything sideways is definitely hurting his game plan. I thought he had another brawl. He didn't brawl anything, John. He inked a brawl and then pointed at the goat like it was getting -2, and I thought, okay, well, maybe he's going to brawl the goat with like another brawl in hand. What were you saying? He inked double brawl? He double brawled ink? I thought that was just one that he like picked back up and then decided not to do. Or are you saying he's over inking just in general? You don't think he needed to ink there? You should have saved it for using the coil more efficiently. Either way, yeah, I misspoke. I thought he was going to brawl after that ink because he pointed at the goat. But, yeah, why ink the removal? So we see the Tammy take out the goat and then immediately heal off 2. We see the Great Stone Dragon come down and the Scar hit into the Fox. A lore gain for the Sisu. So Ron is basically getting to the point where his Sapphire Coil now has a good bit of value. He's able to ink from hand, and he's able to ink with the Great Stone Dragon. So he's able to get -4 on any given turn, which is definitely really nice. Okay, we see Brad quest with everything. Bounce the Hades. Brad knows that he's in trouble with that coil. That coil means that everything he plays has -2. plays them both. Ooh, yikes. I think we know the big Sisu is in Ron's hand, and that's gonna be devastating. Oh, he's saving the big Sisu. I think he's hoping that I think Ron is setting up the big Sisu. So now Ron knows the Hades is in hand, right? So he knows that the big Sisu doesn't will get Hades did. So he doesn't play the big Sisu, plays another small Sisu, answers the threats, and then says, okay, well now you have to play the Hades on one of my Sisus. I still have the big one to go. Is he going to move 1 damage from there to there? Oh, perfect. So just 1. He's just moving 1. He's not moving 3, right? I believe he only needs to move 1. I don't have the card in front of me, so maybe I should look that up. Let's check out Dreamborn here. I'll have to type on my keyboard when I can't do that. Bell. Cards. Bell. Move up to 3 damage counters from chosen opposing character. Yeah, so it doesn't look like that's gonna affect anything here really. Brad didn't get the answer he needed, it looks like. He does get 1 more draw with the genie. Oh no. Devastating. Alright, yeah, it looks like Ron is going to take it here. Let me go chat with him real quick. Be right back. I just want to make sure you guys knew it. He said 3. He said 3. I was like, okay. Yeah. Should have just moved to 1. Fair enough. It's your game, though. Good game. Ron had to school me earlier. All right. We're back. Brad said he is I guess Brad didn't realize that you had to, you only didn't have to move 3. It was up to 3. And he had said, we're moving 3. So, that's fine. It didn't change the outcome of the game at all. So we're not too worried about it. Just wanted to point it out. Yeah, they did have a lot of ink there. And then we throw this in the center. hopefully this fits, right? Hopefully that text fits. We can actually adjust the score now for testing. Freak them out a little bit. I think that's the address. Let's double check. I hate this keyboard, guys. I hate this keyboard. It's like a British keyboard or something. It doesn't have. It has all the keys in the wrong spot. I keep pressing stuff. Let's adjust someone's score here by a bunch. Alright, it doesn't fit. Okay. So, maybe that's a little too small. How about that? All right, that's probably fine. And then of course we got Brad's score over here. We're gonna tinker with. We're seeing a lot of the same openings we saw last time. I expect this time we saw Broom, Sail, Popsicle. We saw the Popsicle Tipo from Ron. Yeah, some of that ink was from Great Stone Dragon last game. Great Stone Dragon ink is free. Definitely worth doing there. All right. Anyway, I think we got this. Did we get this? That's probably gonna work. We'll find out when they get to double digits. All right. I think Brad is overvaluing Pop in this matchup. It's very possible. Popsicle Bell is not really worth anything, although we don't necessarily know that Brad kept the popsicle on purpose or tried to hit that combo. It is still very valuable to have another one drop after a sale. Makes use of Sale's ability to play another card there. I can't tell which one of my chats is delayed. Yeah, I would have rather used Pop for ink on one so you can play Broom on two after sale. Yeah, that is a good point. I missed that. Sorry, I was tinkering with the text. If he had the option of another character on one, I do think that is probably the more superior play. Although something like a Broom or Diablo is free for something like a little Sisu. Wait, Popsicle can heal your characters, John? What? Never seen it used for that before. Just kidding. Yeah, Ink Broom, Play Broom. Maybe he didn't have the Popsicle. You guys are paying more attention than I am. Honestly, I was still trying to set up some of the scoring. So we see Araya come down. That was the last turn, it looks like. So see, I think this is the part where John was talking about we don't want to be over inking. I mean, we do have the Rhea Kita combo, which is very nice. And we need to ink. Did we not ink to? I probably missed, right? Did he double Kita already? Is that what happened? Oh, he put 3 on the library instead. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. He put the card in his hand, not in his ink. From Kita. I missed that if it did happen. So Ron plays Kita. Looks at 2. He did put it in his hand. We'll let him know. We'll let him know for next time. We'll give him a warning. He should have double keyed. Yeah. I think he keyed once, keyed, and then he hit the library with the keyed instead, which sets it up for being able to be taken out. I guess with Tipo Kita? Or is that only 1 damage on the library? Maybe it was just Tipo into it. Maybe he did double Kita. I don't know. Oh, the scar comes down from Brad. Wow, what a card. I can't even tell what that is. It's like a 5/7 with Rush and Challenger plus a billion, right? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think you're right, Donald. I went back and looked at it, and so we'll let him know after this, because I don't really know how to resolve the issue. Is the problem, right? I can't. I don't know how to rewind this game properly. We do have it on video and stuff, but I don't know. So it looks like we're probably going to see the Hades come down to deal with the big Sisu. Either that or the Elsa. I think he's got an Elsa in hand. Maybe he considers locking those 2 down. That way he can swing the Elsa in later. Okay, so Hades the Sisu. Yeah, the Raya is pretty nice. Got an enchanted copy of that Raya. It's pretty cool. Tipo. He quests with everything. Hades the shark. He got another Hades up the top. That's so great. Raya with the Hades. Perfect. All right. How far I'll go. Keeps the Tammy. Oh, it was a sapphire coil. Only 1 card in hand for Ron. Hades are putting in work for Brad. Oh, he has another one in hand. That's crazy. Playing against purple, you don't want to over ink as well, since all the good removal gives you ink too. Yeah, that is true. You don't have to over ink, right? Like you can just let them ink for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We quest for 4, and we just pass. See the brawl, ink, big Sisu. Oh, what a play. Or what a draw. Oh, he had another Hades. I forgot. That Oh, the shark. I know you don't. I can hear Ron asking for the 4th Hades. Ron does need to find a Tammy. Oh my god, he found it. There's no way, bro. Wow. Crazy. All right. But Ron is out of cards. Brad has almost a full hand. He will certainly be in charge here, looking to just finish off the game here. What is that card? Is that all is found? Is Brad playing? Is Brad playing all is found? I think it's 2 from the discard in the inkwell, right? I think you quest, you bounce and play the bell again here. I think that's probably Brad's best move. He's looking at the all is found. I don't think you need that right now, mate. Oh, he will play the all is found. 2 cards. Ron has to read it. Yeah, I would have had to read it too, buddy. I don't know what that exactly what that card does. I haven't enchanted of it though. That's pretty nice. All right, and it looks like Brad takes that one. I'm gonna be right back here. All right. You guys hear me now? Okay, you guys can hear me again. Excellent. All right. This is not going to work here. All right. Having a lot of fun. Honestly, this is pretty relaxed. We got chill set up here. I think we did realize we needed to move this score over a little bit, maybe. Like throw that there, maybe. That way when it gets to... Oh, you know what? I think it's like just too big. Do we... Oh, it looks the same size as the other one. Isn't that when we made this one? 200, yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but they're slightly different sizes, and I don't care. Okay, will deck list be published when this is over? I don't believe that we got deck list. I do not believe there's a deck list registration requirement for this tournament, which does make it a little hard. If we do see someone on stream, someone like Ron or Brad here, we can certainly look to get the copy of their list. And I would also hope that maybe Brad talks to the winner of this tournament here, and we'll grab their deck list, and then hopefully it'll make the meta report for next week. We'll also talk about it maybe some on the podcast next week, and so no like official list of all the deck lists, unfortunately, but we will do our best to try and grab some deck lists for you guys here at the end. Okay, so we saw the Ink Popsicle Bell turn 1 combo. Very nice. Coil comes down. The real key here is if he can sing Friends with that bell on turn 2, it's just absolutely stupid. Ah, oh, there we go. That's so broken. He didn't find the turn 2 ramp, though, that he really wanted. That is most displeasing, I think. Unless, is that a T-bow? Do we see a T-bow in his hand? I'm squinting all the way on the left. I think there's a T-bow. Yeah, there we go. Throw the pop away. Oh, all right. I think thinking Swell and John and some of the others in the chat here might have disagreed with holding on to that popsicle, but I don't see. I did not see what he inked in replacement of this. So we see Ron projectile throw a brawl at Brad, trying to, I believe, brawl Brad himself, but won't work. But we do see the bell get taken out. So this should be interesting. We didn't see turn 2 ramp from either. We didn't see turn 2 ramp from the Ruby Sapphire, and we saw another just like tempo loss play of the brawl, which is kind of rough. And there's no Hiram to come save him and refill his hand. So let's see how this works out here. We see the Kita come down. Ron gives Brad the 1 for the library. See the genie come down. Nice. I like it. And we've got an ink decision here from Brad. Yeah, library is really, really strong. It's gonna continue to gain some lore here. The Blurple I played, if you guys didn't catch it on, if you guys are in our Discord, you voted for me to play Blurple, and if you are, and if you watch the mayor's report, you will have seen the list I played, and I had, I believe, 4 McDuck Manors and 3 castles in my list, and Ron, I believe, called me annoying like 1,000 times because I continually was just playing those locations over and over and over again. So Ron does the visions, grabs the Tipo off, inks, and passes. We've got 3 cards in hand. I don't know. Looks like maybe like a Medusa, maybe a B-Prep. Okay, so I think we're going to see Brad probably quest, bounce, and trade with the Kita. The question is, he's probably deciding which character he wants to do it with. He also needs to remember to put the Kita in the library. So we're going to quest, not the Kita, put the Fox in the library before he takes down the Kita. I heard Ron ask how many cards are in hand. I think the answer was all of them. A lot, though. Trade the Kita. Oh, no. Oh, and he didn't have the ink to put it in the library first. Okay. So choosing the friends instead. We need 1 for the library. Yep, Brad remembers it there. See Tipo get inked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ron has 6 ink here. I'm not sure if he was able to ink last turn. He might be stuck with all uninkables in his hand, which would be very, very frustrating. I would completely understand that. So we see the queen come down. 1 to move it over. And Brad is going to pass the turn. Okay, so we see the shark come down, and he gets the B-Prep off. Okay, he's been waiting for that. Draw for turn. Get his 1 for the library. One for library. Don't forget the 1 for library there. Oh no, he did get his one for library. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry, everybody. 14 people hanging out, watching this with us. Thank you so much for joining us. It is just me today. We had kind of a impromptu invite to come stream this tournament, so just me hanging out with y'all today. Oh, that's not a problem, John. Feel free to watch the movie with the kiddo. Oh, it looks like that does it, and Ron will scoop. He did. He had all of the. He had 2 Medusas and the Sisu. Oh no, that's devastating. All right, so we'll put the winner up here. We won't do the sound. I think the sound was loud last time, so we won't do it. We've got Brad moving on to the next round, and I think we'll be right back.
know what they're playing.
All right. We are back, everyone. I've got Ron here with me, ROV
Howdy.
Reckless. And we've got the bracket up here. So Kirsten and Brad, Britt and Michael, Ryan and Megan, Chip and Justin. We are going to bring up Ryan and Megan here as our next feature match. I know we had some people in the chat asking about Megan, so we bullied her into being on the stream. She says you're
Right,
not...
bully. That's what we're saying.
She...
Not just everyone already set up first and like start trying to play before we pick the match.
Well, she said John's going to point out all her misplays. So, John, you have to be nice to her, okay? Constructive criticism only, all right? No.
Sheesh.
All right. So...
Just start roasting the wifey on stream. Gosh.
Yeah, this is recorded, John, so be careful. You know, she can go back and
right.
and
We're
see
we're
what
definitely
you're
all
chatting,
gonna
right?
be coming back and watching again.
Absolutely. And we see... Oh, we got to change the name here.
Yeah,
This is not Ron and the Mayor. This is Ryan and the Megan.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. Just put Megan. The Meg.
Although I'm a little disappointed. Ryan told me he was playing with his McRib sleeves.
So he was originally debating on playing Ruby Sapphire, which is what that deck was on.
Okay, but he chose against it?
Yeah, he chose his OG colors of the Amber Steel Aggro.
Amber Steel, so you actually know what these ink colors are, so let's bring up his first. He's doing Amber Steel. So
yeah.
Amber, and then Steel here. And then, do we know what Megan's playing?
You're correct on that.
Oh, it's already Blurple.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I say. You ran back-to-back Blurples.
Yeah, that's fine. Some people say Blurple's the best deck in the format now. I mean, it's Brad that says
I was supposed to say
but...
purple is definitely the best draw system in the game now.
Yeah, for sure. It's arguably like the only draw system nowadays.
It legit is the only.
Man,
fudge.
Playing. I mean, we're just gonna have to go back to Amethyst. I think is really the answer.
Yeah. We definitely.
Just seeing them have cards after card after card in their hand is so brutal.
Watching Brad just had almost over double my hand size the whole time, which is aggravating the whole game.
Yeah, there was one time where I heard you ask him how many cards in hand, but I didn't hear Brad's answer, and I was like, well, I can only assume the answer is all of them.
Right.
How many cards in hand? Every single one of them. We do have what is arguably a pretty aggressive playmat from Ryan there. Especially if like your opponent was look, is that Hiram? Is that mouse there Hiram? Oh, that's a bunny.
That's a bunny.
Okay, so
both those are bunnies.
Let's hope then
it's Judy Hobbs and
Rabbit. Let's hope Megan's not playing Rabbit in this deck because this bear is gonna eat it. All right, so I think the last tournament, it was the Slipper tournament. I'm not sure if Ryan was on the stream or not. Maybe it was a game I didn't cast, but he was playing the same style of deck, and he had the Bolt package, which I thought was really interesting. So we'll have to see if he has a similar style list now. But we see the turn 1 Daisy, as if that's not an amazing play. Although he did ink the Lilo. Hope he doesn't regret that later. The infinite Lilos. All right, so Megan inks the goat. Oh, and no turn one
play.
Big sad.
No Paul. I'm guessing, or no 1-drops.
Yeah, she does have the bell in hand. It looks like.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I thought
there is. Yeah, she is playing that package, I guess. And we saw Brad use it against you with the turn 2 Singing Friends is just brutal.
It was
Oh, do we start the game with 7 cards in our hand? I thought it was like 9.
So Dorzanis, me, Insa, Cindy. I don't know. I think that's it. I think it could be useful. But we'll see what else is in his hand.
Yeah, he is certainly in a really fast lead here. And the biggest thing about Blurple is there's no board wipe. So if he can just go wider and wider and wider, and Megan just has a long list to catch up on, right? She's got to take out all of them, and they're all just so overstated.
So we see Lilo in his hand. Pretty sure he has a song. I saw a storm.
Good move. Always do Daisy first, see what happens. Yeah, he does have the Lilo. I think he just pulled a Lawrence off top, which would honestly just on curve be a great 3-drop.
Agreed.
Again, like it's just you need the Fox to take out the Daisy, something to take out the Smee, something to take out the Lawrence now. Yeah, look, Ink Lawrence, play Lawrence. 2 more to 6. This is he's like guaranteed to go to 10 next turn, right? I don't think there's any answer other than Fox here to.
No, I definitely think T-Po's about to take out Daisy.
Oh crap! You're right. Okay. Either way,
he still goes to 10.
T-Bo doesn't die. T-Bo does not die.
No, T-Po doesn't die.
Yep. And the Smee has 1 damage on
Yeah,
it.
the Smee should have a damage.
Yep. She just pointed that out. Okay, that's actually a really
There we
good play.
go.
I like that a lot better. Good call out on that because now T-Bo can trade the Smee next turn. He is still guaranteed to go to 10 here, which is halfway to victory.
See, it looks like he has a Lilo, Cindy. If I'm right, the last card should be a song.
Yeah,
think
one
it's
might be a
still-
song. I think he does have another character in hand though. Pete, maybe? Pete No Actions, I think, is the one right next to the Lilo before that last card on the left. I'll just yell, Ryan, what is that card? Is that a strength in your hand?
I'll just quietly go recon out there. Just keep on wide.
Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so Pete and the Cindy. Not too many actions that are really being blocked, right?
Say
but
really friends, but
still a good
I mean,
card.
they don't have to actually draw the turn. Say they have other ways of playing Genie or Rabbit.
Yeah. Although this he takes,
He only
but
quests-
now the Smee's gonna go away.
interesting.
But you quest that, no?
I
And
would,
let the
but-
Tipo take it next turn.
Yes, I would quest it. Part of that gap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we'll see that pay off a little later. But the Pete's nice even if you don't block the actions because like you're gonna need to fight back on some of this, right? You're gonna need to when he leaves a character on the board, like that crab or something, or when she leaves a character on the board, he can use that Pete to swing in and clean some of that stuff up. Pete's an enforcer, not a quester. With the library. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the library here. She has to take out the Lawrence, or at least damage it, right? Because otherwise, it's like pretty easy to remove. I mean, I guess you'd have to swing everything into it.
Everything has to commit that turn.
Which really isn't even worth it. So honestly, you just leave the library there. And so the library just kind of...
I kind of think we'd move everything to the library, but
She played
she just-
Tipo instead. Okay. I think she's down to what? 1 card in hand? That's not great.
I mean, so Ryan has to take out the library. Who next turn she is gaining so many cards.
Yeah, she'll get quite a few cards. She'll be able to throw the Tipo into the Lawrence.
I say don't ink. Say you
And
top deck.
trade.
No, don't do that. You need that.
Ooh. Oh, he had a
Okay.
dock.
I mean,
Okay.
Doc is okay.
So that's what... He wasn't a song. It was a dock on the end there.
Okay.
Okay. He didn't get something he can play in return.
See, I don't know. I think because they will have to commit full body for Lawrence. I mean,
Yeah, what you do is you quest the Cindy and the Pete and set them up as bait, and then you Lawrence into the like crab, and then
what
Rapunzel.
does that look like over there?
I'm not sure what he got. I don't know. I mean, even if you just quest all of them here, she's gonna like have to choose between drawing or not, right? So
I mean, she can still move and challenge his board and still draw.
right, but she'd only get at most
For the banish, yeah.
right. So the Tipo
But-
could banish, and then the crab wouldn't, or the Tipo
Mhm.
could banish and the crab would if it swings into the Pete. But then you only get 1 character, and it's the wrong one, right? And you don't have your crab left. Although yeah, and there's nothing to bounce either. So even if she has the fox, I don't know. Ooh, okay. So move them. Move Tipo to the library. Take out the Cindy with the crab. Bounce the crab. Move the fox to the library. Fox into.
Okay, there's taking out.
Yep.
There's one.
So now we fox the crab and give the buff to Tipo. Yep. And then we move both to the library. And then we trade them both into Lawrence and Pete. And now she cleared the board and got 2 draws.
And eliminate Ron's board down to only 1 character, which.
And she get her lore as well from the library.
Yeah, so this is Bobby the comeback.
Technically, the beauty of this is we can adjust it ourselves from here.
Nice.
But I figure it'll confuse them. So when people are paying attention, we'll just we'll leave it alone. But
yeah, so Fox is nice. And then she had a little Diablo throw down as well, which is dope. That helps us set up for another bounce line of the Fox.
Yeah, John.
I see another one in there, I thought. Or am I tripping? No, that was crab for sure. Because she bounced that back off the first Fox. So, yeah.
So we see the dock quest. Thank you, Megan. See the dock get readied with the spin. Oh, it'll update. Oh, she went one too far. That was the lag I was talking about. No. Oh, okay. All right. We were having some lag issues. I built the app myself along with my development partner, Chad GPT.
All right. So I'm trying to see here. No crab.
Oh, yeah, she's got the crab. I don't know what that card is. Is that a bell?
No, I think the last one is about. That might be in. Could that be Iago?
Oh yeah, maybe.
So
she did have one earlier. She.
Yeah,
she inks Iago. Okay.
Okay, so now she's at 3 ink to use, using 1 to move both.
Library sounds good. I mean, there's not much she can do, right? There's like no removal options, so she just quests. The problem is here that, like, obviously he's not going to take out her Diablo at the library. It's just not valuable for him. So we see the Daisy. Oh, the Hades in hand. That is very nice for Megan. Ryan is like, oops. Oh, does he have double Daisy in hand? He has 1. We can see.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, I think
Daisy, that's GG's, honestly.
And he hasn't done anything with his ink, so he can just play everything.
Oh no, it's Daisy and.
Is that another spin? No. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's.
I think I would have rated the spin there either way because they both. I mean, they both are too lower.
The Sven's easier to remove. I mean, there's no damaging, right?
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't matter. But I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right here. It doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't matter.
It's the Daisy that you'd be giving them, but he's posing win, so he doesn't care about the Daisy giving him cards later. Yeah, I think that might. I think the timer's going off. Dinner's done. Megan's cooked.
Say ding, fries are done.
Yeah, this is the problem that we said at the beginning of this game. Blurple has a really hard time dealing with a wide board, and this is basically Diggy, right? No mind Diggy.
Yeah,
just
Doc aggro.
Just put on the gas. All gas, no brakes.
Oh, always. And turn two more daisies. Like, let's just say we're racing to the finish line here. We don't care what our opponent does. We just go sideways.
Yeah, on the draw, miss the 1 drop. Yep.
Oh, for sure.
So we see the trade and 2 from the library from the buff of the crab. Wow. She had a lot of tools. So 3 to move it to the other Sven to take that. But she would have needed the crab. She just didn't have enough ink, really, was the answer, is what she was saying there. She had a lot of tools, but one, not enough tools because of just so many threats. But yeah, not enough ink there either. Nick in the chat, we missed you today. I thought you would come here to defend your title, right? You won the last one. That was a good finals last time. You and him, back in the days, back in my day when Hiram was still allowed to be
When
played.
Hiram was still a thing. Sag rip.
Like a week ago.
Not even that. Sheesh.
All right, so I think I didn't do this last time, but there we go. No, Brian got the win, so we'll give him the little win icon there. Stream looks good. Can we see the bracket? Sure. Let's go in between rounds. Let's head over to the bracket here. All right, we're unmuted. They can hear us. Lily had a school play today. Okay, I hope she did great. I'm sure she's just as good at that as she is at Lorcana. So that must have been a lot of fun. All right, so this is the bracket where we're at here. We've got the Ryan and Megan match going on right now. Kirsten and Brad are playing. I haven't heard Kirsten yell and bang the table, so that might be a good sign. It might not.
She's playing against Brad, and he's on Blurple, so I don't know if she will be yelling that much right off the bat.
True. Good point.
It also depends what she's playing.
Yeah, and if it's a close match, she's just gonna have her head in her hand and just trying to think about it. Britt and Michael, though, I think I heard Britt is on that discard shenanigans.
She's on the birds.
Yeah, the Oops All Diablo, right? The I think the Emerald Amethyst version. I don't know what Michael's on.
I think Ruby Sapphire or Sapphire something. I'm pretty sure I heard he was borrowing some Tomatoas from some people today.
Okay, we've got a lot of people in this tournament here. Then I mean, like, is Chip playing Sapphire as well?
No, he is on Amber Steel.
Amber Steel, okay.
Traditional steel song.
Justin, I think Evan was on it. You were on it. Michael was on it. Everyone just like they were like, we're gonna ban Hiram. Your deck's not gonna be good anymore. And you guys were all like, are you sure about that? Tried to make it work, and I mean,
Justin's on Discord.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's playing Emerald Steel.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He's on the Discord. I was like, oh no, I'm pretty sure it's just me and possibly Michael was playing it today.
Oh man, all right.
I think Jake was playing it as well.
Okay.
All right, so we're back.
Let's go back here.
They are in the middle of Mulligan. Megan shits back 5. I don't know if that look was oh my gosh, I wish this hand was better, or this hand is nutty. But we're gonna find out.
Blurple's looking for like a 1-drop, then they're looking for that turn 2 ramp, and then they're just looking for like Genie and stuff, right? Put pressure out there. I still think you'll say it's annoying, but I still think playing Manor and Castle and the locations in Blurple.
No, I think in Blurple you should be doing the draw locations. I don't think Manor is needed. I think you should be doing Castles and Library. Like even in my Amethyst Steel deck, I'm running Castle. Oh, not Castles. I'm running Libraries. I'm running that 4 of all the 1-drops and just move everyone over. Try and get double draws for all my little bodies.
Yeah, I was just being super greedy. I figured I'd be playing a lot of Diablo decks, and honestly, the Oops All Diablos, the Emerald Amethyst, does fine with location, so it probably makes them less good. Yeah, Cricky. The crabs, obviously, and then I mean, just even the fact that they have like Fox and stuff in there is.
And that new Diablo, that's a challenger.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Evasive challenger, that's pretty nice.
Turn 2, 3 does 3 damage, just like a lot of the other ones. So, you know, it only worked against you because you were really trying to make Sapphire Steel still work the day he got banned, basically. But I think in general, like the meta can be a little bit greedier now. We're seeing the genies and the locations and stuff like this. Oh no, she missed turn 1 again.
No, turn 1. Sheesh.
Yikes. Let's see, Lilo, Cindy. I mean, normally very strong here, but not as useful when she doesn't have a turn 1, right? So we do see I think the sail. I think I see the sail in there.
Yeah, so we definitely got the sail and a
don't
bow.
like the friends.
Eat the bow.
Oh, the friends goes down. Sail. We need a popsicle off the top. Oh no, it's not a popsicle. All right, we'll ink the sail.
Yeah,
We don't get the bell, unfortunately. Popsicle off the top would have been beautiful.
Yes.
She just gonna try and like ultra ramp.
Okay. The Japanese Lego.
Nice.
I think that needs to be upgraded to a promo, non-foil promo.
Oh, the promo ones, yeah. I like the. I've been playing with the Chinese version of Friends, and the Chinese cards don't say the name on them.
Mm-hmm. That's what someone was. I think Justin was telling me for the B prep as well.
Yeah, so like in the Japanese ones, they still have the name in English, but on Chinese they don't. So you can toy with your opponent's minds even more. I need to learn how to pronounce all the cards in Japanese. So when I play them and someone is like, "Oh, really? You gonna play that?" Develop a brain, Nusan. All right. Heather says Creaky is great.
Oh yeah, Creaky is wonderful.
Pretty good. Creaky is a good card.
Creaky would be even better if it was a 4/4.
It's my least favorite card though in that deck because it always beats me and I dislike it. All right. Oh, there's the popsicle she needed. Like any of the other turns
she can
in this
still
game.
Uber ramp, play Paul, get
the
that
bell.
draw, and then get the bell out.
Very true. Very true.
So she can definitely make all of her inks worthwhile here. Maybe top deck another Paul.
She would run out of cards in her hand though. One of those has to be another Friends, right? She didn't make that Friends without another one. I think one right there might be a Friends on the other side, which would.
Okay, there's the Paul.
So Paul.
Okay, we got. Yeah, you're right. She does have another one.
So then, in that case, you play the bell.
Yep.
Sail, ink.
Yeah. Place out ink one of the sails, and then.
I was gonna say, play sail, double ink, play another sail, ink one more time. And then refill your hand with Friends.
Okay.
Well, that Tebow definitely goes in the ink well. Okay, is it double Friends? No, she doesn't have double Friends. Just one Friends.
I'm being very distracted by someone's very white tie.
Brian's got the Uncle Roger.
Yeah,
like, he's got like his
lace cross and everything.
You know it's getting serious when he puts leg down from chair, right?
Watch Ryan's about to start watching him fried rice video.
The double sail. We're gonna ink one more time. Let's do it. Ink, 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 ink. Oh, double Elsa and a Friends. That's what we got in hand. Okay. She's not gonna double the ink. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I think she's now at 5 ink, 6 ink, 5 ink. She went 3 and she inked twice. Okay. Played 2 sails though, so she could have inked one more.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Man, 6 is not bad. 5 is not bad,
especially with just the Elsa in hand too, right?
It's like Belle can sing Friends, and that way you still have the 5 ink to play the Elsa to take out the Smee, who are the singer.
Yep. Question is, I think we see the strength in his hand. So he plays a character, sings strength, and that bell's gone. The dream of Friends on the other side and 2 cards in your hand is gone. Yep, here it comes.
There is.
Rough. And that's why you need bell down on turn, 1 or 2 and not 3 or 4. All right. So
we got Ryan throws on Lawrence and passes over. What was did she top back another Elsa or that crab? I see.
I don't know.
We knew she had the Elsa.
Oh, it's a Peter Pan. I think
it's a Peter Pan.
I think it's Peter Pumpkin Eater. Oh, she's gonna Friends and then try and ink off the Friends and then play the Peter. Worst case, she inks the Elsa. But she found a more inkable card in Broom. Perfect. Peter Pan takes out the Cindy, sticks around to take out something else next turn. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, I wonder if next turn you Elsa, hit the Lawrence with the Elsa, finish it with the Peter Pan, and let Smee just get his 6 lore and you know, expire, if you will.
So he goes to 4.
So he does have an uninkable card in his hand. I don't
So
know what that one is.
Calhoun and
I don't know what that middle one is because it's uninkable.
might be a song.
A Zeus, maybe?
No.
Oh, no, it's the
It's
Sven.
Sven.
Oh, it's just foil. Okay.
Okay, so he's doing that shenanigans.
That's not bad.
That way, yep, it's not bad.
She does still have the
Yeah.
combo with the Elsa.
Oh, yes, yes.
Following
This
turn.
is-
It's
getting
definitely shaping
spicy.
up. Yeah, it's definitely shaping up. She's in a spot where she might be able to come back. And he's got what, maybe 2 cards in hand? So. Oh no.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No,
that was a
Elsa,
misplay.
Elsa should have been that play.
These are the plays where John says something to her.
Like that makes sense, but she would still be alive either way. But he has to have a song.
Yeah, and I think also she just wanted maybe a clean Elsa to shift onto, so that there's no damage on it. I don't know. I mean, Elsa, the shift Elsa is a 4/6, right? So like
Yeah.
that is going to be able to swing in and take anything out that she wants. So
I think Ryan just top deck a strength there.
yeah, yep. So he needs to play another character though. He's got the Calhoun, which honestly I think.
Oh, is he just gonna play Bagheera and just quest out?
Yeah, the Bagheera.
Yeah, that's Bagheera. Yeah, no. At this point, play it. Commit. Full send. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think Calhoun's kind of falling out of favor in the meta.
There we go. Now ahead. Quest for that 4. Go to 10.
Yeah. Man. And the Elsa can't even take out the Bagheera.
Right.
Oh, and the big Elsa would die to the
Yes,
Bagheera, would be banished to the Bagheera.
Or would he play
You
it?
leaving? Okay.
Say. But I'm gonna say he could still play freeze quests, and then focus, and then making worry about swinging next turn, maybe. But I don't know. This is kind of a yeah.
It's tough.
That's
He needs
what.
a crab real bad, right?
Where's that? Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Those inks. That would have been.
That would not trigger it.
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Sing and then shift, freeze, make him stuck.
Shift. Yeah, freeze him. Let it go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who we're freezing here? And let there be frozen.
You gotta do the Smee, because then the Smee takes the damage the following turn and takes itself out, because it should be at 2 damage on it now.
Okay. Yep. So she's on quest. So the question is, who are we're about to find out? Who stays still? Only the Smee. Okay,
What?
Interesting.
I mean, I guess the Bagheera and the. I mean, they can all trade. The Bolt, okay, and the Calhoun.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and play the Calhoun this way.
Empties his hand. Yeah, that is really interesting. Because you imagine he's just going to quest with the map. No matter what.
No matter what, he's
So
going
you
to
let him quest with the Bagheera, so that way the Smee's guaranteed to take that damage.
I think Ryan's going to go for it.
Yep, that's fine. It's smart. I mean,
yeah,
1, 2,
3.
3.
Yeah. Nobody's swinging besides Bagheera, which will still eliminate Elsa. Or if she did just top deck, because Because we saw her ink one earlier on, so I'm not sure if she has another Lego or not. But
Yeah, they don't usually run too many of them, right? They prefer the Hades because of the body on board, but
okay, Ursing, yep.
oh no, she's trading the Bagheera.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, she's not happy about that.
I didn't realize you can hear them.
We can hear them, yeah. I don't think they can hear us. I mean, could you hear us? Or me? I guess it was just
I
me.
can hear and there, but I wasn't trying to like pay attention.
Yeah, I was trying to be quiet about it, you know?
Okay, so we got a genie. Ryan can go up to 16 next turn if he quests with everyone.
You'd think you wouldn't quest with the Calhoun, right? Just to threaten that 2 extra. The bolt. Yeah, it's
no,
like
no.
he
needs the big bolt.
I think you should have quested the bolt and used his ability and ditched that second bolt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if he's saying that, yeah, he should do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough trading the Bagheera. I agree.
Bagheera is a naughty kitty. I mean, at this point, I think he just keeps on the gas pedal. Because she has quite a bit to come back. And at the same time, have to deal with his board, which right now, Go can tank out Sven. She still gains a lore. Jean can still quest. Ooh, there we go. She just topped back a fox. That's nice. That will take out something for sure. Probably that bolt right there.
So you
then that saves
goat into bolt.
That leaves a Calhoun though.
Oh no, you goat into bolt, and then you bounce the goat with the fox,
Mm-hmm.
and then you trade with the Sven, and then quest the genie. Yep.
So check out. Bolt. Yep.
Get out of here, doggo.
All right. Now we're gonna do that balance, gain that lore. You know, good old amethyst stuff. We do love this shindig.
Oh, she can replay it right away.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, she has nothing, so
we can
just keep
last card is the Elsa, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if she plays the Elsa, exerts the Calhoun, and trades the
That would
fox.
be. Yep. There we go.
She can even send both Elsa and Genie into the Sven. They both live, and it clears everything except the bolt, which is pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think you trade.
Yeah.
And then Sven. Yep. Wow. Okay. And this is the part where we eat all of our words from thinking it was over. I mean, we didn't say it necessarily, but this is the part where where Ryan starts to see his hopes and dreams of a Hiro Hamada.
Oh, that's a doc right there. I mean, this dream can keep going.
Unless it's a happy. If that's a happy. No,
I don't think that's a happy.
You better not run happy.
You'll say that's definitely a doc.
Okay.
It's like, I don't see that inkable symbol.
Or they used to play happy all the time. And
I there we go.
that
See?
card.
Just go ahead and go.
Lilo. Yep. Just throw the Lilo down.
Don't think about it. Just throw it and just keep recurring. That will keep him busy. Focus. Take it out.
Yes.
Yep. 16.
Oh, he's going to draw and discard? No. Oh, discard the Lilo. Discard the Lilo. Play the Storm on the Elsa. And the Elsa's gone. He does have to discard, right? He knows he has to discard.
Okay, there we go. We called it.
Okay.
Okay, he's making the moves. Okay.
You just storm here.
Oh, yeah, definitely just storm. Get rid of the Elsa.
Super.
No. What? What?
Oh, wait. You're right.
When
the
did
genie had because they both.
Oh, they swung to
Sven.
Sven. Okay.
All right, we're done.
Also, say wait. What? I totally forgot about that interaction.
Yeah, you're right.
Me
You're
not
right.
looking for a dice on there either. Okay, so
I tried to set up the other camera that has like the zoom lens on it, so that we could remotely zoom in and see stuff, but it's a lot.
All right. So we know next turn he's going to do Lilo. That would leave him with 3 ink.
What does she have here in hand? Is that? Oh, it's the goat.
Yeah.
And
So at this point, Ryan just gotta keep going wide. There's, yep. If you cross with both, play
oh,
the.
no Lilo.
Oh, why not, bro?
I don't know. I
That
don't know
would
about
keep them. That.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
you know
He's
what?
gonna do that.
That's probably the Pluto.
Ooh, okay, okay.
That's probably he has a Pluto in hand that he got
He
earlier.
can ink and then play both.
He doesn't even need the ink. He can play Daisy and Pluto and just.
Oh, Pluto's 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's got.
Yeah. So definitely throw the Pluto and just cross with Doc. That's all you need.
Do not throw that Sven down. Don't waste that Sven.
Don't waste the Sven. Just throw it down. There we go. Yep, that's a good boy. Yeah, throw it on that good boy. Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's game.
So now she needs double removal. She needs the removal for. Oh, was that the only card she top decked the library? Oh no.
That's it.
That's
there we
game.
go.
All right. Well, Ryan takes it here. Let's give him the old winner. The old winner here.
There we go.
That is going to end Megan's run in this tournament, unfortunately. But there will be, we still have, let's go to the bracket. We still got a couple more rounds here.
Yeah, let's see if we can get an update real quick.
Yeah, if you want to go grab those, I'm going to move. I'm going to do the ones we already know. All right.
Brittany got it. Justin got it.
All right. Brittany got it. Oh, no.
Yeah, mirror
Kirsten
match.
versus Britt.
There's going to be a mirror match and then a seal mirror match between the other side. So do we want to have discard or just do mirror?
We'll probably get Kirsten and Britt on there. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys, we got a little loud there. Ron is headed out and taking a look at who got all these wins here. So let's hit save. It keeps taking me the wrong folder. I'm going to save the bracket, save it, update it. It should update for you guys. Why didn't it update? Update. Oh, hit OK. Then it'll update. There we go. All right. We are in the semi-finals here, ladies and gentlemen. Kirsten and Britt for sure. Heather says Kirsten and Britt. Absolutely. I think that's definitely what we will do next. 15 of you guys coming to hang out and watch this exciting Hiro Hamada Enchanted tournament. Thank you guys so much. I know it's last minute. I know some of you said even the players were notified last minute, but we have a lot of fun doing these, so I didn't want to pass on an opportunity to come out and hang out with you guys and show you some really fun Disney Lorcana Post Hiram meta content. So we're gonna get the next rounds set up here, and hopefully it'll be like really quick. I think they're all done, so we should be ready. We just got everyone set up on the stream table, so we will be right back. we can go back to the bracket again.
Alrighty.
We are
Yeah,
back
made it.
here. Ryan and Justin, I think you said this earlier. Justin's on Emerald Steel discard.
Yep.
Ryan, we just saw an Amber Steel, sorry. And then Kirsten and Britt are both playing here. We got this game getting ready.
Just going to adjust all the colors and names.
Yeah, we gotta adjust them all. We got a mirror match this time.
Yes, we do.
So I'm sure y'all are excited.
Everyone wants to see all the birds.
This is gonna be like an Alfred Hitchcock movie in here. Birds.
Let's see how this goes. Last time, their games were pretty much determined within the first 2 turns of who opens Diablo.
That does happen. All right, we're in, and we got Kirsten. All right. See him roll 8.
Oh,
3. Oh.
okay.
Well, it looks like Kirsten's gonna. I dropped my microphone. Sorry, everyone. Looks like Kirsten's gonna get the play here.
It looks like Brittany has the opening bird combo.
That is nice. Oh, and like
Oh,
4
shoot.
friends in their hand too. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Kirsten, close though. Close. We see that. She'll keep that.
She's definitely
Keep the friends. Keep the Bruno. So that you have something to throw away for the Diablo. No? Okay. All right. I would have kept the improviser, the Bruno.
Think she kept friends?
Yeah, but you want to sing the friends. You want to use.
She's probably just thinking she's going to top deck into something.
Yeah, maybe. The improvise is such a great one though to throw away for Diablo because it's like really only there for the Iago. I usually like to if I'm only looking for one piece.
I mean I kind of like her hand there, Diablo and Ursula. So this might be a fast game 1. Who knows? We shall see though.
The question is the problem or the question to see here is if Kirsten has the Ursula as well, she's going to get to rip what is potentially the only song or action.
Yeah, but
if there is an action, then yeah, she can.
They'll say because most likely she's gonna sing Friends first. Oh, I know. Kirsten won Dyro.
Yeah,
I was the other way around. So yeah, no, this will be interesting for Brittany. Going second with that hand. It was definitely ideal for going first.
Yeah.
But,
although I don't see the big Diablo for Kirsten, and I don't even know if there's an Ursula. So I see
there's
the
an Ursula.
Yeah.
Okay, see Friends. Multiple.
Oh, okay. Well, she's got 2 sudden chills and a friend, so the Diablo comes down no matter what. That was the one of the games I played against Kirsten the other day. She saw 2 strengths in my hand, and I didn't want to have to. She was gonna rip one, and then I didn't want to have to use the other.
She's gonna rip. She's gonna rip Friends there. That way, Brittany can't draw.
Yep.
I definitely would still ink one of the
sudden chills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you have nothing for Diablo to sing, right? Double friends.
Crabs. Okay, so she at least had 2 bodies, but then after she's gonna be drawing pretty much having crabs sing.
Is it Diago that she just got off the top?
No, I think that's another Friends.
Oh my goodness, another one.
Damn.
Don't ink it. You really need that. Good. I think that's smart.
How many Brunos is she running?
Probably 3 or 4. The Brunos aren't as important in this matchup, though, right?
No.
Like, there's no huge card you have to get rid of. Friends. You definitely take the friends. She can survive the discard because of the friends that she has. Yeah. And now,
say no matter what, she was still. Yeah, at this point, I would still do it, knowing that she doesn't have the answer and seeing how many friends she's most likely to be casting that friends thing.
Yeah, it does turn off her friends. You're right. So she's
gonna rip one of them. Yep. She's like, yes. Which one? Which of the 3 would you like?
Honestly, I
mean,
there's maybe an argument for not getting rid of them. But yeah, no, that's the right move. Quest 1 Diablo.
Because she still has quite a bit, unless she's
curious
not
why
friends right now. I mean, not the friends of the bird.
Right, I'm curious.
No, we just had another Ursula.
I'm curious why Kirsten didn't quest the bird on her turn 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, here. So we got both sides has an Ursula staring each other down. Oh, yep. Quest for the one there for Ursula.
We had to plan a crab with no effect, which is unfortunate.
But if see Ursula, yeah, I say don't keep that crab.
Ursula crab.
That crab's gonna be your best
Fox.
one right now. I mean, you can still have the body and develop another body on board. So I would definitely ink that Ursula and play the crab. Ooh, I don't know about that.
But she knows there's more friends, right? Yeah. So this is effectively discard, which is pretty nice.
Okay.
Quest for 2.
She still has the Ursula. Let's see.
Yeah, Kirsten got it. All right. Well, clearly she didn't top deck an answer, or else she would have slammed it onto the table.
We've already seen that come down so fast.
Yep, she's gonna sing it anyway.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. There's a Bruno, but I think that's a Bruno. But she inks it.
Yeah, she's probably going to ink it.
She has to.
No, 2 for what?
Ooh,
good, okay, that's good.
Okay. Now we can check the Diablo. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think. I got a chair without the little rubber thing on the bottom, so it like doesn't slide. My bad. All right, so Kirsten has 1 card in hand. The question is, this is very, very tempting to do with this card, is to just play that Hypnotize and be like, okay, let's start the top decking. So that's definitely an option.
And then let's see, we know.
And I mean, all of the friends are gone, right?
Do we see her? I'm trying to think. Is there a? I don't remember if Brittany's running cold or not in her list. Trying to see, what's that last card?
Second to last one is the only one I think that looks like it might be sideways. Could be a Cove, but she has.
So Cove would be useful, but that Diablo, no matter what that other Diablo will take, but at least you still get the draw off of it. So you're gonna take. Yep. Okay.
So I definitely think we can ink the Ursula now. Yeah, that's probably a good play. And then she's got a Diablo to see the last card in the hand. Crab. Okay. Does she? I was gonna say, is there a world where she doesn't quest with a Diablo here? I tried that against Kirsten when she had the bird out. Although I was playing steel, right? So I was just like, okay, well, I can wait 1 or 2 turns and maybe find the answer. But like with Emerald Amethyst, there's not too many other answers. You know, it's Bruno's like the only thing that can. Although Kit, I think Kit Cloud Kickers.
Yeah, she's going for it first. Now if she has a draw, she can draw without worry.
No more friends left. Unless, did she? Okay, I was going to say, did she get it?
She's going to just do it. Take out another.
Oh, really?
And then, yep.
Oh, wait. I probably would have done it the other way around. But that's fine.
She has 1 card left in hand.
So now we're kind of getting to a point here. This is the second time our Brits had this option to choose to just discard that last card with the Hypnotize. Now she's got 2 of them, so those cards are getting less and less valuable. The fewer and fewer cards Kirsten has, and we know she can't refuel her hand with those friends because there's only 1 left in the deck.
She's going for the take out.
Elsa, take the bird out. That's a play.
At that point, should we just take out Crab instead and not worry about the bird until next turn?
Send both of them into the crab, you're saying? Maybe. I think Brit should just be like kind of putting the pedal to the metal here, making Kirsten answer her. I don't exactly know what these cards over here, but I would have loved to have just discarded that last card and then like played something else. Ink the Sudden Chill.
Play 3.
Thomas O'Malley.
O'Malley Cat. Okay.
O'Malley's pretty good.
3-2 ward.
4-2 ward.
4-2.
Yeah, for 3. Which, to be
She's
fair,
top deck a vase of Diablo. I mean,
yeah, there it is.
oh,
Though. She
and
got
she
the.
doesn't. And Kirsten doesn't have a hand, correct? Yeah. Looks like she's top decking now.
Yep.
So yeah, at that point, she inked the Hypnotize because she's already on top deck mode.
Yeah, I don't know why she inked the Sudden Chill either. I almost would have just sang the Sudden Chill.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
Bruno that. Okay.
I would definitely play Diablo and sing the front, Hardcast the fronts. Yeah, nothing for both.
Yep. Friends first. Good call.
Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna ink that.
Yeah, you definitely ink that.
Yeah, you have
Hypnotize. She's 2 of them now in hand
Yeah.
again. That'll be the second in Inkwell.
Yep. And we'll go ahead and just play that Diablo.
She's considering bouncing the Elsa with.
I mean,
I like the Diablo better too.
I
I'm
say-
with you.
I
Okay.
don't know
All
about that because you could start questing with
Yeah, it's a safer play, but I do agree. I think Britt's in the driver's seat here, and so she should be the one.
What are you gonna do? Okay.
Hypnotize. All right. Set my heart. I told her to take that card out of her deck. I think
It's
it's.
not really needed now.
Yep.
Like, you know what that card is. You played that in your deck before. What? Don't do that.
I think she just wants it on the board.
I would, but the other
Now
Diablo.
she's. Yeah. I still want to see that other Diablo get on the board. You're right. We've got 9 people in the chat hanging out with us. Oh, she top decks another Hypnotize. Okay. It's something. I mean, like we're evening out the playing field here. Like everyone is going to be at 0 cards. Can she play this one that she just drew?
Yep, they're just gonna trade out, which is
What did she top deck?
She top decks another one. Okay, that works. Just play that bird now. Don't even worry about Elsa. Just play the bird. There we go. Now just quest out.
Yeah.
And then just pass turn.
Kirsten did get to keep 1 card in hand, so we get to see what that is. It's presumably something that costs more than 3 ink, because that's all she had. Either that or something that is better another time.
So
Was it an Elsa?
No. 1. Is watch Lucifer? Okay. So okay,
Just
you were
put it-
right.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
something more than
Yeah. And she saw that it was double
it was
Elsa. She
double
said,
Elsa.
okay.
We was like, it's fine.
Although the
Okay.
Elsa comes down now and takes out that Diablo.
Yes.
Which,
Now you want that.
yep.
Yeah. And now quest away.
And Britt was on the draw too, so this is not great for Kirsten. She will get to.
So it's not looking good because whoever wins here
Ooh, those are-
knows they have to face a steel matchup.
Oh my God! 3 Diablos in a row. Shuffle that deck better.
Goodness.
She got like 2 Hypnotizes off the top, and then
Sheesh.
like 3
Yeah,
Diablos.
back to back Hypnotized and back to back Diablos.
And if she kept playing with it back to back to back, there's 3 of them. That was brutal.
Oh, goodness.
That's brutal. All right. Well, Britt takes game 1.
I'm gonna go do a meta sneak and see how the progress of the tournament between Ryan and Justin.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. 10 of you guys in here. Oh, let's go. My Chick-fil-A is in here. All right, hold on. Mute myself real quick while I eat a Chick-fil-A Chicky Nuggie. All right. That was a good cheeky noogie break. We're on to game 2 here. Ron has informed me that Ryan has won game 1, and they're on game 2 currently. So, very interesting. We'll have to see how that one shapes up. Oh, I got one nuggie left. Be right back. All right. We're back. All the nuggies have been consumed. All of the games have been updated. We are in game 2 of both of them. What is this?
It looks like everyone's got turn 1 Diablo.
Oh. It was a suggestion. I was just seeing what the suggestion from YouTube was about my bit rate. It can... I don't care. We've dropped 0.2% of frames. That's pretty minimal. So
Does she have another turn 2 playing burn?
oh, we've got the bird.
Yeah, we're definitely having the battle of the birds here.
All right.
So, question is, I'm pretty sure Brittany has Big Bird as well.
Okay.
Looks like she has the fodder. So yeah, if she, the question is, does she have Big Bird or not? I thought well, it looked like she did. She did her mulligan.
Do we top deck a Bruno? Oh, we inked the Bruno.
Inked the Bruno, then we're dish the Hypnot.
Yep.
And
That's
then
the only option.
Yep, and then we're gonna play the other one. That's why I was like, oh, I don't know, if we should ink that little Diablo. We already know she doesn't have a song.
So the Ursula's probably throw that away, right?
Yeah, I said that would probably ink fire unless she doesn't have another turn 2 play of Diablo.
Yeah, good point. So ink.
Okay. Oh, so
she had 2 of them.
She
Okay.
does have the other one. Okay.
No songs. That's fine. Oh, she had another Diablo off the. Wow. Okay. So there's not even the option here of just like trading Diablo for Diablo.
No, we have to.
She's gonna sing Sudden Chill probably. I think it's probably the move. Oh,
No,
she does trade it.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Okay, that is smart. You don't get the one card.
Yeah, because then Kirsten used dual color evasives to take it out, while she will just establish another Diablo, and then the draw from the 2 is just be over. Yeah, too much draws. Will create a big deficit in between them 2.
Unfortunately, that's all you can do. But she is gonna follow it up. Quest for 1.
Yep.
To 0. Okay, she pressed the minus instead of the plus. All right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course. So they're both okay. This is yeah. Well, I mean,
Sudden Chill. Okay.
Fox and PJ. What would you discard here?
Probably the PJ.
Yeah.
Just because Britt has like 1 card in her hand now too, right? This is interesting. So I think she takes out the Ursula with the evasive Diablo, bounces it. No, she quests the evasive Diablo, bounces it, takes out the Ursula, and just like forces Brit again to not get any cards off her Diablo and instead trade Diablos. I think that's the move. See, we ink the Diablo. Perfect. Quest 2. We got a quest here. Yep. 1, 2. Bounce. I don't think there's any world where you can bounce the big Diablo here. I think you have to bounce the small one. Because if you bounce the big one,
Oh yeah,
you can't replay it.
I would get rid of the small one.
Yeah. And
That way
then
you
force
can
Brit
still-
to trade.
And still establish that draw for on the switch of turn.
Yep. And then if that's what she does and Brit trades Diablos, yep. Now Brit has traded 2 Diablos and gotten no draws, whereas
Yeah.
Kirsten has gotten 1 draw off each of hers, which is advantaged.
Yeah, I would just throw that PJ down and just chill.
Ink, throw PJ, trade Diablos, or she try and refill her hand. I mean, there's no threat anymore, right?
Discard, so
Although, I mean, like, no threat immediately because the evasive's back in hand. All right, so we traded. Okay. And now Brit is top decking. Kirsten has a few cards in hand, which is good. Ink the Diablo. Oh, she got another one. Wow, that's brutal.
yep, we should just go to the next game.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very just slow race to there.
Wait, what was the top deck? She's paying 3. Oh, I was gonna say, did she get another? Did she get a Diablo? That'd be crazy. Both of them getting all their Diablos. All right. Quest for 2. Hey, I mean, like, it slows down their game slightly, and you're not getting any value off that PJ anytime soon. Excuse me. That is kind of a bummer, though. She had the bounce in hand. I almost maybe wouldn't have quested with the PJ, so you could have bounced it next turn and gotten 2 lower. And
she got
and
at least that can take care of Diablo and both Diablos. Because that would force the other one to swing into it.
yeah.
Because she won't have evasive. But at that point, I would allow it to happen because she would still have a board established. And just keep farming that gap.
Yeah. Yep. I think.
Yep.
Oh, Lucifer. Oh, both cards are gone. Oh no, she has
No,
an
it's
action. She has an action. She has an action. Okay. Still, Lucifer's brutal.
Yeah.
Big quest and power. 1, 2, 3, 4. You draw. I draw. We draw.
Okay, so what's her other card? Because if she
The
can
Fox.
ink, oh yeah, she can take care of both Diablos this turn.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
There we go. I mean, at this point,
Does she take care of? Does she take out the Lucifer though?
I think she should do both Diablos first, especially the draw one. That should be a confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, and the
Okay,
Lucifer.
there we go. That's fine.
Okay.
Forcing Diablo to swing into one of those two to do a trade.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I would swing to Genie. That's the
Yeah,
more
yeah,
difference.
Yep.
And then and Elsa.
Does she get her? Yeah. Does she get her own Elsa? Yeah. She's got her own Elsa. Genie, and then Diablo into Elsa.
Yep. And then
Quest 2, and just like let her continue top decking.
Oh,
she's
just
on
on
Quest 3.
Okay.
Might be a mistake.
Let's
That's
see.
fine though. It's probably
That's what
fine
I'm
though.
saying.
I mean, when your opponent's top decking,
Yeah.
and you've got a board like this, it kind of sudden chill. I might have kept the Bruno. I don't know what her other cards are. I think like a
Elsa.
oh, she
Yes,
got
another Elsa.
another Elsa, and a is it a fox? It looks like maybe. No, I don't know. Diablo. One drop Diablo.
Yep, there we go. And that's cluster. Yep.
17,
Yeah.
and that's
We'll just go next game.
all right. And that's
Yeah.
game 2. So we get a game 3 out of this. Oops, all Burbs mirror. This is Actually, I was gonna make the joke. This is exhilarating content, guys. The mirror match. But actually, it's been pretty good games here. Freak him out here. Reset it on him. Thanks everyone again. Had over 100 views, 11 viewers watching us right now. So thanks again for coming and hanging out. We really appreciate it. I think Ron's gonna go check on the other game, see where that one finished up. While he's doing that, let's pop over to the bracket real quick. Kirsten and Britt. So this game is 1-1, as we know here. And then Ryan, last we checked, was up 1-0 on Justin. So we're going to go find out if we're still in game 2, if we made it to a game 3, or what happens to be going on with that one. All right. All right. Wish I had something to like a stick. A stick. Put this microphone on. I guess I should probably just put it on my hat, like I've been doing. This probably works. All right.
All right. Everyone's going to a game 3.
Oh boy, we got Ryan and Justin in game 3 as well. Okay. We are back to Britt and Kirsten, game 3. It looks like Kirsten has already done her mulligan. It looks like maybe 6. She threw back 6. Either that or she threw back 1. Britt definitely threw back 1. I'm guessing got the exact same card she put back.
Did she keep 2?
It looks like Kirsten threw back all but 1.
Okay.
I'm assuming
It's
she
just
kept that
okay,
one, and
that's
then those are 6.
where. Okay.
Either that or she kept those and threw that one back. But I think it was the other way around.
I think it's the other way around. So no matter what, we will most likely. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to discredit Ryan. He could pull out his Wahoo. Yeah, turn 1 daisy. So we just see how that works out for him.
Yeah, and I mean, no matter what, we're gonna see Steel versus Burbs.
Yep.
I think the one Kirsten kept was her was the little bird. So little bird got kept.
No Diablo looks like. No big Diablo.
Yeah, I don't think Kirsten got big Diablo.
Okay.
Get that has set my heart out of this deck, bro. So bad. Does Britt have big Diablo? I would assume so. She put 1 back. You can't. It's hard to not do that. The ink that has set my heart.
Oh yeah.
Just so that it doesn't give. Oh, what? Yeah.
Okay.
You ink that to get rid of the Ursula value. Right?
Okay, so she does have a big. Okay.
And she gets to play the Ursula and take a card out of her
That's
hand.
nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, that's.
And then establish a.
I think that's a mistake.
Oh, that's nice.
The bird,
bird.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would set that up.
Hey, you ink the Ursula and play the bird instead. Yeah. Good plan.
Mm-hmm. And then go ahead and just shift that plus away and start trying outdraw. You just draw into another one.
Maybe, yeah.
So the new foil, you can kind of tell because they're
It's
all
really
darker
dark.
print.
Yeah, it's like really, really dark. All right, so Kirsten has the bird 2 to check the Diablo, but she doesn't have the big one. Does she question? She's just giving that away for free, though, right? I feel like she is.
Let's see if she has it. Can just play another Diablo on turn 3. Just play it back to back. Oh, nope. I mean, I don't know here. This is
It is interesting.
So Mother knows best would be nice right now. Bounce that Diablo back.
Yep. Does she even run that?
Nope. That's
Yeah, I
what I'm
was gonna
saying.
say.
Would be nice.
Mother knows best. It, like, I think this is the best card into like Maui Half Shark.
Bounce it back.
Especially if you sing it, you sing and bounce the Maui Half Shark back. You're like, oh, did you pay 6 ink for that? I'm sorry. Do it again. Anything that doesn't have an ETB, bouncing it is just so nice. She bounces her Diablo. Okay. But now Kirsten gets to take the other Diablo for free.
Yes.
And it gets to hang around for when the other Diablo comes back. All right. Interesting play. I mean, like I said before, I have just not quested with the Diablo in exchange for like hoping that I'll be able to answer the opposing dual ink burb. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I would
free.
just rather wait for them to go sideways themselves and just throw down more bodies and establish your farther, go wider.
Yeah. It really does stink to like let your Diablo go away, like to lose it.
Mhm.
But sometimes you just like say, okay, I got a bunch of cards off it. I'm just gonna keep my game time.
Trade. So we're just gonna be like, okay, we're
and then, but if Britt establishes the Diablo again, we just like she's just like Kirsten can just play the other Diablo back and again just start threatening. Ooh, the genie. Okay.
Oh, and she just threw into another one.
No.
So
yeah.
This might be
brutal.
just like a vice versa of the second game, but this time for Britt. We'll have to see how it unfolds.
No songs. Oh, the Bruno. We got the Bruno. Okay, that's good. Hit the Bruno.
What is she in class? Do you remember? I think
Kirsten?
no, Brittany.
I
think she
don't
should
remember.
in the song.
Yeah, maybe.
When you know your opponent's running Ursula as well.
It might have been a crab she inked or something. I don't remember.
So she needs a crab combo here. So I would go ahead and just play a Diablo.
Yeah, we missed it. This is on like a slight delay, and sometimes I can check to see if I missed something. But...
So she goes ahead and plays both birds.
Yep.
Now she's on quest with Genie. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now,
problem is though that I think Kirsten has a crab in hand, right?
but that commits her Diablo to Genie though, so which still leaves her Diablos to be free to quest and start drawing. So this is a.
We need an Elsa here. This is Elsa.
Sancho.
Yep. Oh, last we got rid of the extra Diablo. That's critical.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay.
Trades. That's fine though. So she still has 1 ink standing. I don't think she can play it unless she inks.
She's trying to decide if she wants to ink the queen. Oh no, just play that. Just play that.
Just like play Diablo.
You don't need more card. You don't need more ink. You need more cards.
Yeah, you need people on board.
Yeah, that too. Yep.
You need the bodies and everything. Yeah, just yep. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, I think that's.
We can see all the screws just going clockwise as we're like, All right. So what do we hit? So this is easy. Diablo takes out Ursula because that's a free trade.
Yeah.
Diamond trade. That's a free take.
Oh, she's just gonna quest too. She's gonna push pressure. I mean, she is
Yeah,
quite a
she
bit
is.
ahead. And she has the bounce.
Okay, she has the bounce and
And
so
can
she
play it
can
again,
okay.
right? And then the Ursula goes away.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so Crab is most likely just going to go, or you think she's just going to quest next turn on her following turn?
Well, I don't know what Kirsten's other card is. It's that it was the queen. But she really wants a bounce here, right? Like bounce.
Let's see, what
crab.
does she just get? That's what I'm trying. Sometimes we just hope we can see how they're holding the card just like perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay. Up.
She has the queen.
Queen. My God. Just give us that little tiny tilt again. Let us see. Oh, there's Brad.
Too many birds. Yeah, there's a lot of birds, Brad. What is this, an aviary?
You know what? This is the birdhouse.
Chance says "Go Birds." I just realized it might be an eagle.
That was so long ago.
I know that's probably an Eagles reference though. I grew up outside of Philly. I should probably know that. Well, whatever she got, she put it to the side, and she's considering the queen instead.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know, because like, okay, so if she plays the queen, that means Crab is taking Fox, right?
Yep. Crab takes
So
Fox.
that way you can guarantee the 4 lore, or the 3 lore.
And you quest with the bird.
Because I don't think she has any princess over there.
Yeah.
So that'll be guaranteed 3, which forced Diablo to trade.
Yep.
Ooh, and she just drew her friends off that deal.
Bro, I know what an aviary is. Get out of here, man. I tried to purchase you a top hat from a haberdashery, okay? I'm pretty
Bro,
sure
like,
my vocabulary is
So do we just no? Do we
eclectic.
Just, I thought we just hardcast and quest here.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can play that.
I can play Iago, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
The overload of evasives is just brutal. Does she also have a Bruno in hand? Is that what that is? The middle card?
Yeah, that's Bruno.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh no, it's
Did
a
I say-
Diablo. It's a Diablo. Sorry.
No, she should have.
No, she's
Oh,
got Iago and
okay,
an
improvise.
improvise. Yeah.
Also, she
And
plays
Kirsten's
that-
one card is a genie. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's why she didn't play it.
Okay.
She should have played it anyway and let her
Yeah.
take the card. That way she could have pressured the draw Diablo.
No. There we go.
Yep. Yeah. There
I
we go.
thought it's like we're about to go run out there.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna see this. Does she have a bounce and be able to get that queen back after she does that stuff?
No, it looks like maybe she got the
Oh,
dual ink bird.
she got-
I really think she needs to just.
So you
Bite the
see
bullet and
sudden
play
chill
back.
there.
Oh, it's the sudden chill. That's what
Yeah,
she
she's
decides to play.
hardcasting.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, so improvise is fine.
Bird. Bruno's all that's left. Ugh. Just means that queen gets Bruno next turn. And the only other card is a genie. I really think she should have committed that genie earlier. There's nothing to take out.
Is she doing the effect? Yeah. She's doing the effect. I'm supposed to say that's the best thing for to give the lore right now. To help close
You
that
just
gap.
take the worst cards and you put them in her back in her deck on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Well, at this point I don't think they will go to the bottom
Yeah, I
of
mean
it anyway.
it's never gonna matter,
Yeah.
right? But whenever there's no princess, you
yeah.
just put the worst cards in there. That way, if they do ever get them back, hey, you never know, they could shuffle.
Card in hand. Alright. So now she taps that and also. So we're saying bye to Diablo's turn, right? We just go ahead and don't forget about
Is
the
she just
Bruno.
gonna? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about Bruno and just
I would honestly
then-
trade the Diablo into the queen, or the
or
Iago.
Iago.
Yeah,
That way
just takes
Iago
that. Yeah,
still
survives,
stays alive.
Yep.
Yep.
Good call.
Because the only way for her to deal with that is actual swing or
That Diablo just got played. Oh no, it didn't.
no.
That was the Elsa that just got played.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's not looking great for Kirsten here.
Battle of the Bird.
She should have played that a while ago.
Right. Now draw for turn. Just play the Kraken quest. That's all you need to do at this point.
Oh, she got the Cricky, yeah.
Yeah, she's drew into it.
I should play the PJ actually
okay.
is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
Okay. She's forcing the draw off
Yeah, okay.
PJ. So it makes sense. I would just snipe. I did that earlier against Justin and I got the card that I sent back. I was like, haha, yes. And draws into another one. And you can play it.
Another Diablo. Yeah, I think that's game.
No,
I think that's
that is
going to be
GG's.
GG's.
1, 2.
2, 3, 4 to go to 14.
Yep.
And she's
then
got win on board. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yep. There we go.
All right. And
That's
that is
winner.
it. Oh, wait. That's the one with the noise. That's the one with the noise. I'm so sorry. If that
Let me
was
go
for
check
that.
on our steel matchup.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes. All right. Britt takes that one. We got the win audio. I turned it way down. That way if I accidentally hit the button again, it won't blow you guys' ears out. All right. So Britt takes that. Let's head back over to this bracket and start updating this. So. All right. All right. So we see Britt in the finals here. Just waiting on that last game to come through. I'm guessing it's not over, or else he probably would have come back and told me. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it to a be right back here. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. This is even cooler. I think I can do this. We do the countdown here. Throw the countdown. And then let's give us like we're gonna do 10 minutes, but I don't think we'll need 10 minutes. So we should be back before 10 minutes is over. All right. We'll leave you guys some music on here. How about that? You guys want the music? Here's the music. All right. Talk to you guys soon. unmute ourselves. All right. We're back. We've got not Kirsten, but Justin and Britt in the finals here. We're going to update the ink colors as well. So we got ink layer 2 ink. So green. Oh, yeah, we got it. Nice. Green steel. Okay.
Yep.
So this is our final here. We got Britt versus Justin. We got the Emerald Amethyst versus the Emerald Steel.
Let's hope she mulligans nice and gets everything she needs. So she won die roll. So she did win the first part.
Ooh, okay. Win the die roll, win the game. We also got Evan here. You want to say hi, Evan?
Hey.
Evan was in the tournament. What did you play today?
I played blue and red.
Blue and red. Wow.
Sapphire, interesting.
That's pretty brave. A lot of people say without Hiram that it's
Were you
gone.
playing something like Protect the Manor, or were you doing like a Sisu control?
I didn't play Sisu.
Okay.
I think that's the right move. That's the smart move.
Some people, like myself, are on that copium thinking we can make Sisu still work.
He's trying. All right. So we see the
We'll get
Diablo
it.
come down. We saw Justin's hand there. He had the Helga in hand, which is definitely very, very crucial to this matchup here.
And he has.
And he reciprocates
Did
the
we
Diablo.
see a big Diablo from Justin's hand when she played?
I didn't catch one. Certainly not enchanted. He looks like he might have one, though. I think that's it in the middle there.
So I did see
double
a
Ursula.
Lucifer.
Double Ursula's. He's going to take a look at him. Try and remember, rearrange them, help him remember. It's going to help him remember, what he needs to work on. You got the classic tap of the table there to try and commit it to memory. All right. So let's see. So we saw Britt's hand pretty good there. Her only real option, I think, was the sudden chill. And drawing into the second Elsa certainly doesn't change that. That was just, oh no, she has Diablo. It's that dark card that we can't see with the foils. So
all right, we're gonna see. Does Justin have it here?
I think he did. I think it was in the middle. Ink Ursula. Play Ursula. Rip the sudden chill. Oh, the friends. Sorry. Rip the friends.
Oh yeah.
Or does he? Is he afraid of the Prince John play?
No, he's
No,
only
okay.
ripping.
Friends poses 2 cards. Prince John and sudden chill's only 1.
Yeah.
There's a character on the board, but
I gave her the option to play Emerald Steel today, and she said she wanted to play birds.
yeah, well, there's birds in Emerald Steel too, but are there enough birds?
No, it's just more of the song removal is better on the other side.
He does have the big
Yeah,
Diablo.
he
He
does.
chose not to shift it here. I think he's maybe looking to bait out the quest from the dual ink Diablo, which is actually pretty smart. So we see Prince John come down. Now, right, she turns this sideways. Now he can shift his Diablo and take that out for free. So Calhoun is an interesting one. See, I didn't include Calhoun in my list at all. I felt like it just wasn't really needed, and there wasn't really room for it. Although I also
Justin's gonna probably set up the singer now. He has John, so I think he's gonna go for the hand discard.
You think so? You don't think he's going to use the sudden chill to shift the Diablo and take out her Diablo?
You can, but I feel like a double singer Ursula, especially if he thought that it's a steel removal song, it will bring more trouble. And then just playing Diablo this turn.
No, I think he inks the Ursula here. Inks the Ursula, plays the John, shifts the bird, and grabs some more cards.
Okay.
So he's gonna
okay,
sing
so he's
the
going to
Sunshine
try
instead.
to,
Okay.
or just wait and play out like normal.
The Elsa, okay, she's still a couple turns away from it.
He just top deck another, what's that? Yeah, another Ursula.
Okay, he really I think he really wanted an action there. I think
Oh,
right now is the time to get the Diablo on the board to take out her Diablo. But
Diablo ain't turning sideways, so.
well, I mean, she turned her
Oh,
her evasive Diablo. The
Yeah.
answer. Okay, so
this is Lucifer or Hoga.
I don't know.
That's
I think
Hoga.
I think it's the Lucifer. Oh, you Lucifer. Yeah, Lucifer's an extra turn away, and okay, all right. Lucifer does post card draw though. For him. Yeah, I think you ink that bird. I think Brit inks the bird here. Okay.
Yeah, I still think you can take Ursula out. What do you think about this gameplay so far, Evan?
It's good.
You played any of these decks before?
No.
Okay, yes. Finally get the action.
All right.
No, that's a P. No, that's Muses. Okay.
Muses is really good in this matchup.
Yes.
Get rid of those pesky birds. But
If he would have the song though, but at this point, I think I would establish the singer.
yeah,
That way,
the inked Muses then, because that's your only other ink.
nah.
You just stay at 3.
Yeah.
That's fair.
With this deck, you can play low enough in only ink when you have to play up.
Okay, because
If he's doing shift lines, most of the shift are shift 3s.
he is
he
gonna
does
ink
play
it.
Morph, but we haven't seen it yet, so I doubt it. I did hear
Oh.
earlier that he was playing Beast, so he could be hard casting or doing the Morph shift line.
Okay, that's interesting. All right. Ooh, the Genie top deck is very nice here.
I would definitely.
Or would you dump his last card? Oh,
He
he
has
has
2
2.
cards.
Okay, would you dump one of his cards?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be the play.
That or I mean we could, yeah, because she
Double
draws
draw.
2.
Yeah.
So. Justin's hoping for a song here so bad. He's been probably waiting too.
Oh, he's gonna throw away the
Is he?
Diablo in exchange for the
Because he
Muses.
already has those singer established, so I mean that could easily make a comeback.
Yeah, but he can't play that Muses next turn and sing a song. He doesn't have the cards for it.
I low key would do Prince John on Prince John violence here. And
I would, yeah. I would absolutely do that. I almost say you trade your bird for bird, but I guess not.
No, because if he doesn't have a song and that Ursula for some reason goes sideways, you're taking that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
way he can't double sing Storm.
Yeah, but now if you take Prince John on Prince John,
That would force Diablo or Ursula to go into Prince
right.
John.
But if you take out the Diablo for Diablo, Ursula can't double sing unless it's a sudden chill, right? So she has to swing into Prince John. You kind of force that play. Well, she trades that instead.
Okay.
Now she can't double sing anything but sudden chill, right? Because she can't target. Don't turn sideways now.
Well, she don't have the double. Or you're talking about Justin here. Justin has the double singer.
Right, I'm saying
Yeah.
Justin can't.
Yeah.
I don't think she should turn sideways here because now if Justin can't sing anything,
Nope, he just has Muses. So he's like I said.
but now he's
gonna
take the Prince John for free. I don't.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Yeah, I wouldn't have quested there with that Prince John. I think instead,
I mean,
you leave
she's
it.
gotta go at 5, so she can still take out everything. Like
She
she
doesn't-
can take out Ursula, and then next turn she can do Fox.
She has a full hand too, so
Yeah.
Genie is
It's
great.
like Justin's top decking is he's stuck at 4 ink, and Brittany's spot ink can go at 5 with still having a hand.
Ooh, oh, ink and play Elsa.
Yeah, so
Take out Ursula.
Mhm.
Yep. That's a good
and
play.
then if he plays
we really need to develop we need to how good are you at programming AI, Evan? Because we need to get, have you ever watched like cards on TV, like poker or something?
No.
they have like a little thing or chess on TV. It has like a win percentage. It says like the Amazon computers, supercomputers say that
Ooh,
this
so
person is favored by 60%
Southern
of the time.
Chill. So
We need to build that for
He's
Lorcana.
going. Is he going to bounce Diablo? Yeah, he is. That's why he quested. Ooh, I mean, she has Genie. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, and then
Oh,
play
he gets the
again.
hand knowledge again.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine. Because he's still top decking. So at this point, the fact that she has a Genie is already going to provide.
Oh, the Bruno. Yeah, you saved that for later, though. I think you just play the Genie here, quest the Elsa, move along.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what his next card is, basically. You're almost playing against just, like, the computer at this point, right? It's like, it just top deck, you play it, move on. So, he doesn't have to worry about too much. Think that.
Yeah, just quest. Follow that gap. Because then next turn, if he turns Muses sideways, you have to take the Muses.
Yeah. So.
Quest is. So we go 3.
I think. Oh, what does he have
3,
here?
3. You got
Diablo?
No,
the Storm.
Okay, so he
just decides what
he's
to
going
use
to force
on.
that Diablo to get bounced. That's what he's going to bounce it back and replay it. But is
You
that
think
enough?
so?
No. Oh no. He's thinking about it.
This is really interesting. Do you put 2 damage on the Elsa, bounce the Genie?
Or
because if you put 2 damage on the Elsa, bounce the Genie, then that forces, then the Elsa can't trade the Diablo, right? Or you'd have to trade the Diablo, which would be very favorable.
I think he's trying to think about the long haul, how he is maintain his board still and not lose bodies while trying to deal with hers.
Yeah.
But at this point, I don't know. It's kind of bad because he's top decking at 4 ink.
Very true.
And she still has a way to draw, and she's now currently out inking him.
Yeah, very true. All right.
So I think for this to turn around, Justin's about to have just a Hail Mary up top chain, good top decks. Assuming that that's the case with Bounce Genie, that will give Brittany a draw still.
Oh, is that another Storm?
Okay, so yeah, he's going to bounce.
A Genie, yep.
Now
he's going to sing the
play.
Oh, he didn't get a Storm.
Oh,
he
got another Diablo.
Right.
So, I mean.
Okay.
At that point,
she just replays the Genie and lost some tempo, right?
Or do we go ahead and just bounce
the Elsa?
Yeah, and save that for following, and then
she can ink. She can ink bounce the Elsa and play the Genie.
Yeah, so we can still establish both Fox and Genie on this turn.
Yeah, and take out the Diablo without losing the Elsa. So we quest 1.
Honestly, if anyone can do it, I have faith in my wife. She already had to beat Justin twice in one time for a set tourney.
Bruno, that's an interesting decision. But okay, I mean,
she can still,
she's taking care of a lot of his board, so that's
can still ink and do what we were talking about playing last.
Yeah.
So yeah, at this time, go ahead and ink that Fox.
Oh, she's just gonna bounce the Fox. Oh, you gotta tell Britt she's gonna drop the habit of holding her ink up like that, and she points it at you, and then you get to see the ink. Good players will see that. And
again, are we going to DLCs?
No,
that's
just
something something we'll worry for bigger tournaments. For now, this is local where Justin knows Britt. We legit about to be rooming together in Georgia.
No, I just meant like they'll get knowledge off of it. But
if they're a good player, they are going to have knowledge anyway because they're going to remember what she inked. Like Mr. Justin can tell you what you inked for the last 5 turns. Yeah. Like there's that level of people they're going to remember anyway.
Just helps them, but you're right. DLC, someone will shark you.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying like DLCs. That's a different story. But
they'll
as right now, between
not even just like giving them an advantage, they'll shark it.
Yeah.
All right, he says let's go to the next game.
Yep.
All right, fair. That's game 1.
What you think about that, Evan? Just a thumbs up, ladies and gents. I mean, This is very interesting. Emerald matchup with the birds.
All right, Justin gets to go first this time.
Who let the birds out?
Ooh, all right. We
All
got
right.
Britt on the scar mat, and Justin. Did he bring that, or is
No, that's
the one that was
default.
just sitting there? Yeah. The how far I'll go. All right.
All right, let's start this again.
So Britt is on the draw here, so she needs to basically hope he doesn't have like the nuts, because it's rough. They get to Diablo and sing before you get to take away their song, you know.
All right, let's see this. Let's have a very close eye on this mulligan. Song, Pete, John, 2 Johns, big. All right, two little birds.
No big bird.
No big bird.
So just ship everything but the little bird.
I think he might do that.
You think he keeps Bird and John and
No,
strength?
I think he might.
Wow, that's a lot to keep.
Is he?
See, my thought process.
I want to keep Prince John because
yeah.
Okay, he's been back.
Okay, so 4. He kept the Prince John, the strength, and the little bird.
So he kept one of the Johns.
Yeah, my theory here is that, like, with the Emerald Steel Mulligan, is that you want to, like, if you have one song in your hand, no big deal. There's 7 more. You need to get the little and the big bird, right?
I'm pretty sure with the Emerald Steel, they are running more songs than that.
Oh, I meant to sing, but you're right. Actions is why.
Well, no, I'm saying tons, there's more songs because you think Sudden Chill's a song. That's a 4 most likely for a discard.
Yeah.
And then you got Storm, you got Strength.
Right. But the idea is that, like, you need the 2 birds so much that, like, if you have, and the exception there is that, like, if your hand is like 4 songs, then maybe you consider keeping one because your odds of finding like that song that you want, like, because you're right, they do have these other songs, but he really wants the Storm of the Strength to take out the opposing Diablo.
We got Beast. That's probably gonna be Ink.
Yep.
Bird.
Okay, now I get to see the hand. So we got Big Diablo, Fox, Friends, Double Ursula, Little Diablo, Improvise.
She's gonna be able to see if he has the shift and removal, which we know he has the one song.
Well, and that's a good hand for Britt too.
Yeah,
that's a good hand.
So probably Improvise, play Diablo, look at his hand.
I don't know. The Improvise is the Diablo shift mechanism, right? Oh, now she got now you ink the Improvise.
Yeah, say now ink the Improvise. Yes.
That made that decision a lot easier. No. Oh, she knows it's getting sniped next turn. So perfect. That's actually, she's smarter than us. Maybe that's why she's in the finals.
Right. Oh, so he has double Prince John again. Okay. So he knows he can probably rip a song. But under that, he's going to have to doing some hard cast strength to get rid of.
Yeah. All right. I think this was his top deck here, the Bruno, right? So we'll see that.
Okay, so so he doesn't get sniped, but he knows that she's going to be playing that Ursula to rip that song out of his hand. That way she can be free with her Diablo.
Yep.
So I would go ahead and C'est la vie Inc.
He had strength though, so it doesn't even work. He can't even take out the Diablo without another character.
Yeah, so that's, I'll say at this point, go ahead, because he has the John. And he's just going to constantly set up both John. Oh, he has double strengths.
Yeah, he had double strength. That's what, but his strength doesn't even do it, right? So she can freely shift the Diablo now, though, for sure.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Quest. And the engine's started. Draw your card. Draw your card.
Draw your card. Yep, there. So say Justin.
And then she put her little penguin
she needs to,
that Izzy made. All right.
So you know that's singing the song next turn. Yep. That's why I went Ink Ursula. I would have kept it.
You're right. The second Ursula.
Yeah. But that's not okay. So he has 3 cards in hand. We can easily
Get rid of 2. We can get rid of
what-
2 here.
what's-
She's
that's
sudden
not-
chill and hypnotize.
Ooh, I think the situation.
You
I
ain't the
kind of
creaky?
okay with knowing that he has a song. Maybe bounce the fox. Use the fox to bounce back.
The Diablo, really?
Oh yes, I'm not sure. Maybe no, you can't because she won't have enough ink to replay Ursula.
You don't want to just discard both those. You don't want to just make him discard 2 out of 3, right? I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah, because you still get the song either way. Yeah, she's going to hit John or that's fine. Say double John would be painful. Okay, so she's committing to it. I think she just stopped back another one. Yep. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, she's gonna let him do that song to get rid of it, and then she's gonna probably play another bird next turn.
Yep.
Which,
Should
in
we
all
draw
honesty, this is
the-
perfect because
Yeah.
how often is he gonna turn that pinch down sideways? Never.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be able.
Oh,
Oh,
he
she
just
can.
threw a Calhoun. That's nice.
That
The
is
Calhoun is
helpful.
good. And yep, we're gonna sing.
But he's out of cards.
Yep, which is fine. He's
That's
stuck at
good
3.
for
and-
her.
Yeah.
He can quest with the bird to go to 1, but the question is like
She
inked her bounce, so she can't rush the John and take it out, right? Oh, the improvise. She could play the Diablo, play Diablo, and then improvise
I would.
and hit the Prince John with the Ursula, and draw a card and have a Diablo on board. Although he gets 2 lore from the Ursula, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, honestly.
Hi there, Jesse.
She's gonna take out Prince John. She drew a card. What did she draw? A PJ of her own. Okay, you still have to ink that, and then I think you just play the bird, right? Hope he doesn't top deck a storm.
Yeah.
That's your best bet. So, all right.
Stop decking. She's what at 4?
Sorry.
Because she play improvise and play heart. Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
at 4. So next
Yep.
turn she can go at 5, and that would deal with the Calhoun. Because she has the Cricky, which
No,
could
he got
discard.
he got a sudden chill,
Yeah.
so he gets the 2 lore from
That.
Calhoun.
Okay, tie game. Now he's gonna take.
He was
oh,
at
no.
3. He forgot to put 1 on earlier when he
Okay.
quested with
Okay.
Diablo. So
Okay. So now. I mean, we can honestly just play Genie this turn and wait till next turn.
yeah.
Because then
Genie's
either way,
good.
Genie can outrace, and he can't deal with it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Diablo's really good.
Yeah, I would keep
Ink the
the
Ursula.
bases. Yep.
He's never gonna have another card in his hand probably for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah. There we go. All right.
Crab, not bad.
Yep.
He had
Just
the
figured-
cove. He had
we
the
figured
cove.
that was
Okay.
gonna happen. Okay. So I would just keep on committing.
What did she tell? Oh, the hypnotize.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ink that.
And just throw it down.
Evasive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or maybe just Bruno
Or
the
no.
Calhoun.
Yeah, that's not, you could have. That would have been an option.
There's no real reason though at this point.
Yeah.
He's got nothing he can do with it.
Yeah.
She's just committing to the
Crab is
board.
good.
She's just going wide.
Yeah.
That's great.
This is
That's probably
This looks like this might be over soon.
the little percentage from the AI is ticking up.
You're right. It's just going stocks. Bye now.
It's saying that it's looking in her favor. Oh,
Okay,
so he got the
so
storm.
they both draw. She should draw. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
go.
maybe just
She-
confirming that that's
yeah,
the way it is
okay.
before she does it. That's good. It's always good to make sure they don't, think you're making a mistake.
The question is, does Justin really not go sideways here? Thinking.
Well, if he
'Cause
turns
I-
that Calhoun sideways, then
Yeah,
that bird.
exactly. That forces her
Easy.
to not quest. But I guess we're just going to let her double this gap and go
Yeah.
10 this turn. Ooh, okay, that forces. There we go, and we have
The Calhoun gone.
Mhm.
Trade bird or
just sends the crab.
yeah, send
then
the
he's-
crab. Yeah. That's
I would not ink. You already have 5 ink. I mean, that's I mean,
The hypnotize is not helping anyone. So, I mean, it's card draw, but
it's okay. She has as long as she plays also, we're good.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
say has.
all
Oh
right.
no, what? No.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, are you gonna force him to just trade? Nope. You're just gonna quest for your evasives. Okay.
I mean, it's a plan,
no,
right?
that is a good play.
It's a play.
So you're still establishing your own board where I think he just topped back a song there. No?
You would have got the same.
No,
Oh,
Pete.
Pete.
Okay, that's fine. I'm that only stops what songs,
Friends.
or friends, and Bruno. Which, if she
She
let
has.
Bruno,
She has, I think, right? We've seen that in her hand. So all right.
honestly, bounce back the.
She's got double. Is it? Oh, is it double Prince John's?
Might be double cricky.
Double Cricky? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, double Bruno.
Double.
No, wait,
Bruno.
no. Yeah, two
Yeah, double
crickies and Bruno.
Crickies. Okay. And the Fox.
Yeah. So we can definitely quest with the also bounce it back. Okay, no, we're just coming in that say I can outrace you at this point. Yep.
4. Let's go to 13. My die? Oh, for more decks? Okay. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, is
that's
that
a
it?
scoop there. He scooped.
That's it.
Yeah, because
Ooh.
at that point, if going to 12 and what came back, that cricket would just quest
Winner.
it. So there we go. The birds took it all.
Wow. Congratulations to Britt.
All right. Do you want to go ahead? You want to talk about your interview?
Do you want to do an interview?
No. So you
Okay. Does she want to do an interview? She probably not going to want to. You can find out, but we don't need to close it anymore. We're good. You can leave it open. All right. That was pretty crazy. I think normally Emerald Steel can be a little favorite in that with the Steel songs, but with these Diablo decks, it can definitely be about, getting a good start, good hand. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's fine. Congrats to Britt. We'll see if maybe... yeah, it can be rough. All right. Let's finish one last update of the bracket. All right. Let's save this. All right. And there it is. We got Britt as the winner. I think we're handing out the award. 22 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys saw it here. Emerald Amethyst takes it all. She didn't even get the bye either. Made it all the way through. Took out Jake on maybe Ruby Sapphire, and then Michael again on Ruby Sapphire. She just cleaning up the Ruby Sapphires, and then takes down the Emerald Steel in the finals. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out. We are gonna, we want to shout out Graves Games for having us here again with this sort of impromptu tournament they threw together, and we streamed for them. Thanks again. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, check out all the cool stuff we do on the channel. And we'll definitely be able to get Britt's deck list. I know someone asked earlier, so we'll have Brad put it on the meta report this week. So, all right. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you later.